Okay, picture this. You're driving, and in one terrifying split second, your car is suddenly in the water. Your adrenaline is pumping, your heart is racing, and your brain is just screaming one thing: get out. So your first instinct, that primal urge, is to shove the car door open and swim. But you push, and nothing. It doesn't move, not even a millimeter. So that brings us to the big life or death question. We've all seen those movie scenes, right? Where the hero just casually kicks the door open and swims to safety. Well, I'm here to tell you the real world plays by a completely different set of rules, and knowing those rules is literally the key to survival. So let's just get this straight, right from the get-go. Your instinct is to push that door with everything you've got. But the reality? As you can see, it is not gonna budge. And this has absolutely nothing to do with how strong you are. It's a battle against an invisible force that you just can't win. So let's talk about this unbreakable seal. The reason you're trapped isn't because the lock is jammed or the car's frame is bent. Nope. The real enemy here is water pressure. Just an immense, crushing force of water working against you. So what even is water pressure? Well, it's pretty simple, really. It's just the weight of all the water pushing down and in on an object. And the deeper your car sinks, the more water is on top of it, which means more weight and a whole lot more pressure. And this is where it all clicks. Inside the car, you've still got air. That's a super low pressure environment. But outside the car, you've got water pushing on every square inch of that door with hundreds, and I mean hundreds, of pounds of force. That massive difference between the inside and the outside, that's what creates the seal. And this quote just nails it. Trying to open that door is, for all intents and purposes, the same as trying to push over a solid brick wall. It's an impossible fight. And every single second you waste trying is a second you don't have. You know, to make this a little more intuitive, think about it like this. Nature is always trying to find a balance. The water is just trying to equalize the pressure by rushing in. It's not personal, it's just physics. Kind of like how your own body automatically creates pressure to push out a splinter. The forces are just doing what they're programmed to do. All right, so if pushing the door is completely off the table, what's the right move? Well, you've got two real, science-backed ways out. This is how you actually survive. So it all comes down to timing. Option one, your absolute best bet, is to act immediately. Break a side window, not the windshield, it's too strong, but a side window right away. Do it before the car sinks too deep and that water pressure becomes impossible to beat. But if that window of opportunity closes, you have to shift to plan B. And plan B, well, plan B is the one that sounds absolutely insane. You have to fight every single survival instinct you have, stay calm, and just wait. You have to wait for the car to fill up with water. I know, it's terrifying to even think about, but it's pure physics. And here's why that terrifying plan actually works. Once the cabin is totally full of water, the pressure inside the car finally equals the pressure outside the car. The forces balance out. That crushing pressure difference is gone. The seal is broken, and now that door will swing open with almost no effort at all. So let's wrap this all up. What's the big takeaway here? In a situation this scary, panic is your worst enemy. But you know what? Physics can be your co-pilot. Understanding these forces is what gives you a clear-headed path to getting out alive. It all comes down to this one single powerful idea. You can't win a fight against the laws of physics, so don't even try. Instead, you have to understand the rules of pressure and use them to your advantage. You have to work with physics, not against it. It really makes you think, doesn't it? What other survival instincts that we all have are actually dangerously wrong? When your gut is screaming at you to do one thing, but the laws of nature are demanding something else, which one do you trust? Definitely something to chew on.